Maria.
Hi, Shaun. Here we are again.
Once again.
Ready to talk to you all.
Let's talk about food. Well, no, you and I love to eat food. And all we love to do is we like to go out to lunch, go out to eat.
Yeah, what is it about that? It's like you go, when you have food, then you just start talking
makes
about...
you happy.
Well, yeah, and you just start talking about everything else that's going on. And just a great thing.
Well, I'm dealing with the total opposite right now. Not with me, but with my household.
Household.
So every morning before I leave for work, I always make sure that
everyone's fed.
Well, I make sure my mom has a banana. My daughter's still asleep because she's probably been up all night on the phone.
Because it's summer break.
Yeah, it's summer break. Normally, I make sure everyone's fed before we leave the house. But during the summer, I have to make sure, okay, here's your banana, Mom. I know you have something in your stomach. Otherwise, she'll forget or she doesn't remember she ate. That's kind of where we're at. With my daughter.
Okay, backtrack. I mean, for our audience who don't know what the history is, you can explain about Mom, what Mom is going through right now.
She's in her 80s, and so she's slowly just forgetting things. Yes. So constantly, sometimes she'll repeat herself, ask the same question within the hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's to the point where we just have to make sure that she's taken care of.
That she's doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
Because she doesn't remember.
Exactly. Right? Yes. Yes.
Okay. And she's not getting any better, basically.
No, she's not going to get any better. She's the older she gets, the more
it gets worse. Yeah.
Yes.
I hope I don't get like that. That would be another topic. Because I'm starting to be like that with menopause. Okay. Sorry.
No, I'm just sometimes I feel like I'm already there, but I can't. You know what I mean? I can't afford to be there right now because dealing with my mom and my daughter, someone has to have their memory in check.
It's like, are you taking all these brain stuff? Like lion's mane?
I do. I put lion's mane in my tea every morning.
Lion's mane is supposed to be great, especially for us menopausal women.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's supposed to help us with our hormones and everything like that. Okay, forget about that. That's another topic. Okay, go ahead.
So now I'm just discovering that my daughter during the summer is not eating until I come home from work and make dinner. I will call her while I'm at work and make sure that she's up. I'll call around 10:30, 11, and I'll be like, "Are you awake? And what did you eat?" And so she'll tell me.
Yeah, I remember that. You would always call and make sure, hey, did you eat yet? Do you want me to get anything? Blah, 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 blah.
And sometimes
any mom would do.
Sometimes she's like, not yet. I'm not hungry. And there's nothing I can really do because I'm at work. I can't be go in the kitchen, make some food.
Correct. Okay.
I don't know what's happening. She's a teenager and it's absolutely driving me crazy.
They don't want to eat. They don't like to eat.
No.
They skip meals.
What triggered, she had a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
And so I asked the doctor, what was her weight last year compared to this year? And her height and just everything.
She lost weight. Right?
She lost weight. Yes.
Which for us women,
I would be so happy.
A pound would be great.
I know, right?
Okay.
So the doctor was like, so are you eating? And I look at her as she answers the doctor. And she's like, well, sometimes I just have fruit. And then when my mom comes home, she'll make dinner. And the doctor explained to her, she's like, you can't just eat dinner. There's a reason why you're supposed to eat 3 meals a day. It's for your heart, for your brain, for your body. And if you only eat dinner, it messes up the brain and everything. It doesn't really register right. So to keep the flow of your whole body going normal, you need to eat.
Especially at her age, where everything is still developing. And this is a time where she needs to have all the nutrients. So that her brain obviously will develop, so that she will grow and
like I said, when she was in school, I would make her lunch and I knew what she was you know, that's why I would make her lunch and not have her like order like lunch, because I know that she's eating healthy.
Oh yeah, and you're Miss Organic.
I know. And then for dinner, like there's always a vegetable.
Oh
like, everything.
Oh yeah, you're so much better than me.
So the other night, I'm like, okay, did you eat your food? And she's like, yes, I did. Yeah. And for some reason, I'm like, So I follow her into the kitchen, and
you just had a feeling.
Well, because of the conversation with the doctor, and
so you're just you just want to be this helicopter mom, right?
I have to be a helicopter mom now. She had and I did this when I was little, but it was only certain foods.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to.
It's okay.
I'm just teasing Shaun. So you just had this inkling. Okay, go. I'll follow her.
Yes, and she has all the food in a napkin, and she's putting it in the trash can.
You saw her.
I saw her. I caught her in action. I'm like,
aha. And what'd you do? What did you say?
I was calm because I was like, well, first I was like, okay, so now you're not being honest with me. And she knows honesty is a big deal. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this trust thing has to work. When I ask you a question and you say, yes, I ate all my food, and I see you put it in the trash can.
You're lying to me.
I did say that. Now you're just lying to me.
You lied to me. How could you?
So
that hurts.
Yeah. So now I'm concerned, okay, how many times has she done this?
Now everything is starting how long has she been doing this?
Is she eating her lunch? Is she giving it
now
away?
You're going back. Now you're going back a whole year.
I'm do I need to go to school with her? Make sure she eats her lunch.
And then you're driving yourself crazy.
Oh my god!
And you just want to cry in a corner or cry in your closet.
Yeah. So this morning I was like, okay, taking grandma, taking my daughter, we're gonna go eat. I need to make sure that both you guys are eating.
It's not a laughing matter, but it's funny.
It's
you have to laugh about it.
So. Yeah. Have you had to experience any of your children just going through an eating phase?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say more my middle child is she was my eater. She loved food.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it was junior high hits, and it's why aren't you eating? Why are you not eating? And I felt like I'm getting upset because I noticed too she's the one that was growing really fast, and then she just stopped growing because I think it had to do with that. And I can't be there with her at school. So it's but when she's at home, I make sure please eat. And there's only so much you can do. Right? Yeah. It's my son is the same way. But he's always been a person that you have to please come down and eat. He's not a person that loves food like that.
You would think he's so active that he would just be wanting to consume
but
food.
I've noticed since high school started, he would be asking me as far as what do we have? I'm hungry. What do we have to eat? Okay. So at least now he would say something. But before I'd be are you hungry? Don't you want to eat? You're not asking me. But then it's it's my daughter though. It's just I don't know if it's the girls more than boys.
I mean, I think it's typically more common in females than in males, but it does happen to males as well. But
I think with females it's all. I mean, it's the whole insecurity thing, peer pressure, social media, all that.
But I mean, she has said there's lots of granola bars and lots of fruit, and so I know
she doesn't do anything.
No, I know, but I'm
here, have some steak.
I don't eat steak.
I love steak. Oh my god! Maybe she. Oh well, she's throwing away her food, but I'm saying maybe maybe she wants to eat stuff that's not so healthy.
I need to call my brother and have him come over and make some ribs. She loves her ribs, man.
Something that would make her want to eat.
Well, I make food that she loves. I mean, she loves the udon noodles, and so I always put vegetables and a protein in it.
Yeah,
but that's
changing.
Probably, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, she needs to communicate.
Yeah, she needs to communicate and she needs to be honest.
Yeah, the honesty thing is the key.
But I mean, like, I know we all did it. I remember my brothers and sisters taught me how to like hide my food, but it was not like the whole entire meal. It was just like, oh, if you don't like this vegetable, you like put it under the table and give it to the dog.
I never had to do that. I love food too much. I never. It was more like it was the way I was raised. I just remember my grandparents were so strict, and it's like you need to finish everything off that plate, or
or what,
or
you didn't even question it.
I just didn't question it.
Yeah,
because they're just so strict. So it's like okay. So like everywhere I go, it's like I feel bad if I don't finish it. Everything off my plate.
Really?
Yeah, even up to this day.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm not one of those people like leave stuff on the plate. I have to finish what's on my plate.
If you're at a restaurant, you don't take it to go. You'll sit there and eat it
all?
Oh
no, I will. But that's what I'm saying. I just don't like leave it there and be like, be done with it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't like to. It's like the mentality you can't waste.
You don't waste food.
You don't waste food ever.
Especially now, it's so expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So and I think I put that on my kids too. It's like you don't waste food. And
I'm a pretty good cook. I mean, when I was younger, my mom even said she doesn't like to cook. So if you don't like to cook, then obviously the food doesn't taste that good.
But you cook. I know you.
I always cook. Yeah. I always cook. When I was little, my mom would be like, "You need to eat all your food. You can't leave the table until you finish your plate." And I would sit there all night.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm not eating this. Only because like when she would make something, it wasn't because it was just bad. She was a horrible cook.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, it tastes horrible. Why do I have to eat this?
Only because she's not a person that cooks.
Like she would make rice and it would just be dry.
So she's better at ordering food.
Yeah, right.
Or taking you out.
Taking me out to eat.
I love to cook, but I can also relate with her because it's just so much easier, more convenient to just like, okay, let's order. What are we gonna have? You know?
No, I make my food, and me, like I like to know exactly what's in my food. So
yes, like I said, I call you Miss Organic. And Shaun, obviously, and you only eat fish and chicken. Do you eat pork? No pork,
no beef. Just pretty much chicken and seafood. I'll eat anything out of the ocean. Anything.
Yeah, and obviously the veggies and the fruits. But and your daughter grew up like that too.
Yes.
Okay.
It was so funny because when she was little, she would call everything chicken.
That's right.
Even if it was fish, she was like, "Oh, we're having chicken." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, it's chicken. Eat it."
So, what do you think? So, do you think it's just that? Okay, I guess I'm trying to understand.
I'm trying to understand too. This is just a new discovery. So,
is it because she's tired of the food she's eating and she wants to explore other things, or is it just that she doesn't want to eat because it's more about peer pressure and she wants to look sexy? And I don't know.
She does not want to look sexy. She's the girl that wears the bathing suit that comes down to your knees and like has the long sleeve.
She's really conservative.
Yeah, she's very conservative.
Okay,
so
maybe she just doesn't like the food.
I make her whatever she wants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you craving? Like, what's her favorite foods? I don't know. So this
is all new. So basically it's just a conversation that you need to have. But first get over the whole, you lied to me.
I know. I need to get over that.
No, I mean, not you get over it, but you guys both have to get over that whole issue.
Well, the communication. The communication. Yes. So, I'm trying to figure it out. She says like,
I mean, you need to resolve. I guess get over it. So that's not
you need to resolve that. I'll never get over it.
No, I know you can't get over that. When somebody lies to you, I'm like, now you're
especially
always
when she's
be questioning.
You're always her being a teenager. You know, it's like you need to be honest with me because I need to know that we're communicating properly.
Well, especially now. This is the time when they tend to not want to tell you. It's okay. It's funny because, like, when they're young, they tell you everything, right?
Yes.
And then they go to this state. I hate to say it, but they do go through this stage where they just don't want to tell you things, and it drives you nuts. It will.
I know.
It's starting to drive you nuts because you're just starting to go through it. Like I've been going through it.
Okay.
So
the most beautiful thing is your older daughter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love her so much right now.
Aww.
She was like, I went through that. Like, she was comforting me, and she's like, and look at where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes. Like, she's like, I overcame it.
Yes. No, she was saying it's like, don't worry, she'll come back. She goes, I
came back. And I was like, oh, I can hug you right now.
Meaning there's hope. Shaun.
Yes, I know. And it's probably just...
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard because they're growing up and they think they know better than you. That's why they're going to do their own thing. They don't want to tell you because they think they know better. And then when they mess up, then the more they don't want to tell you because they don't want you to say, "I told you so." So,
Yeah.
But
there's more discussions for me and her to have.
But that's a serious thing, though. The whole food thing, because then all these things start coming up to your,
well, this is why I'm glad that I'm realizing it now before it becomes like something serious.
Well, you don't want her to be bulimic. You don't want her to be anorexic. I mean, that's the whole. That's 100%. That's totally something you don't want to happen. So I'm glad you.
I'm glad that we went to when we went to the doctor, and the doctor explained to her the importance of this is why you need to eat. I think she responds better sometimes
when
to
somebody else. That's how it is.
I can tell her, and I do. I tell her the same thing, and then she'll hear it from someone else.
It's better when
and she receives it so much better.
Oh gosh. Yeah, my kids. It's like somehow it's more validation. I don't know.
Because I don't know anything.
No, of course not. Your mom.
Mom.
Right?
I was never young, ever. I was always mom.
No, you're just mom.
Mom.
Like, we didn't go through all that.
Never. But I mean, I didn't have an eating problem when I was younger.
Me too. I told you.
I was like, I had a problem eating food that was just yucky.
Like, if you don't like the taste, you don't like the taste, right?
But I had no problem eating.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
but I'm glad you caught that now, though. Speaking of which, when you went to the doctor, I just remembered I just recently made an appointment for my kids to see their doctor for the annual.
Well, this was the yearly. It was
child
wellness check.
Wellness. Yeah, the visit. Yeah.
She was a little sad when the doctor. Because she wants so bad to be taller than she is.
Yeah, well, you gotta eat.
Well, I didn't know this, but depending on how old you are when you start your menstrual cycle,
that's when you stop growing.
And then 3 years after that
is when
it's kind of and she's at that. And she's oh, I don't want to be this height. I want to be taller.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with my girls. My middle one had her menstrual cycle early, and then obviously then she found out you stopped growing. You stopped growing after 3 years.
Yes,
but my oldest.
Did she stop growing though, or did she get a little bit more height? Because I told my daughter there's still hope. It's there's not
that's the thing.
That's
but okay, listen to this. But the thing is, she did not know that whole 3 years after. She stopped eating because of this whole thing being a teenager kind of thing too. So it's both of that affected everything. But my oldest she was a late starter. She did not have her period till late. And then obviously she stops growing 3 years later, but she's obviously she's tall.
Yeah, she's tall. Yes.
Yeah. So it sucks. It sucks for my middle one because, because but I said, no, you could still,
Did she grow a little bit though?
I don't know. Not really, because she stopped eating. I told she's the one who did not like to eat as soon as she reached junior high.
Okay, so this is a conversation I can tell her. If you stop eating,
that's why I said you need to eat.
You're going to stay that height. Yeah.
You need to eat. So that sucks.
Parenting.
Every day.
Every day. Something new. I went through this. I was telling you earlier, like I was living in like this bubble thinking, oh my gosh, I have the perfect child. My child is perfect. And then she turns into a teenager and I'm like,
and then you need to,
she's still perfect in my eyes.
but that's the thing. It's hard on you because you thought you know, it's hard on all moms, I think, because you think that you did your best.
Yeah.
And then like, what's going on? I thought I did everything, you know.
Exactly.
No, they're still going to do what they're going to do.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Pray for me, people.
You'll be okay. I think she'll be okay as long as you keep talking to her.
And that's the best thing. Is we keep talking, and sometimes like it takes. It's not going to be
great all the time. Like just the communication or conversation is not going to be great all the time. But you just have to be. You have to be consistent. That's how they come back.
Yes,
that's my. Yes.
And I am consistent. Like sometimes I drive her crazy.
Even though they're you want to like swear at her, you still have to be consistent. You just want to like slap her.
Never wanted to slap her, but words, yes, I need to like just.
Sometimes they need to be slapped. The stuff that comes out of their mouth.
What'd you say?
Like, what?
Did you ever get spanked when you were a kid?
Yeah.
See, I never did.
Oh, you're one of those. No.
I remember my dad telling me stories about like my grandma would be like, okay, go pick what you want me to beat you with. Oh the belt, the stick, which one do you want?
I got spanked, and I also went through Catholic school where the nuns would have the ruler, and all you guys would have your hand out and yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now, like you even like, I'm gonna call
DC. Child abuse.
I'm gonna have you arrested for touching me.
You're abusing me.
Oh my gosh, how
that's another conversation. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm sure parents feel that way. It's like I can't even discipline my kids. I can't even because everything is abuse.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Okay, let's end it there.
Okay,
so yes, this is my recent challenge. Stay tuned for my next challenge now.
I know. I was just gonna say, well, my challenge was not just arguing with my daughter, but that's normal. Like you said, she comes back. Yes. They come back. There's hope. They come back. They think they know better.
Oh my gosh.
But Mama knows best.
Mama knows best.
That's a song.
Mama knows, yes. Mama
that's
knows.
a song from Tangled.
It is. I love Tangled.
That movie. All right, people.
Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to us.
Bye.
Bye.